Good evening, everyone. I'm back, and I've returned with some updates of my life, or from my life, from March to today being the 20th of May. And a lot has happened. And I do apologize to my viewers, or people that have subscribed to my channel on YouTube. I decided with the pandemic, and the result of it was work became especially busy, and at points a little overwhelming for all of us. So figured I'd worry about that and get through it the best I could. But I'm still alive, I'm still standing. Although there was no doubt of that. But life has been really good. And hopefully I can do more regular vlogs as I help each of you well informed of my journey and my story. Okay, to start off with, my personal best for Banjo-Kazooie 100% took a massive drop since I gave my last vlog. When was it? 28th of Feb. And back then, I'm pretty sure I PB'd with a 3:14, I think. Anyway, a couple of weeks after, I got the 3:14, and I was happy with it. It was a good time, but there was definite improvement in me as I went back to Xbox control on emulator, and I was already used to it, so it was only a matter of time before I improved my personal best. And then, literally, I think a week afterwards, I got a sub 310. Again, I was pretty happy with it, although I wasn't happy with the beginning, but I improved, and I was pretty pleased with the PB. But then, literally a few runs after that, I almost pulled off a sub 3, and that gave me some confidence, and I made some changes in my route as well, trying to play a bit smarter. I was pretty happy with my grunty fight here. I think it still remains my fastest grunty. And then, I think 1 or 2 runs later, I got a sub 3 for the first time. All this on emulator. I was pumped. I was so excited. I did a bit of a dance. It's a little bit embarrassing to look back on now, but it was a spur of the moment thing. But literally a week after that, I know you see it says 250, 250. I retimed that, and I split a second too late. So it was more 250, 250. And after that, that's when things started happening with my emulator. And my emulator started overwriting my save data. So I lost my Furnace Fun Moves file. Had to set it up again for my race with a couple other players. And then what happened next? It overrated again, which was frustrating, but it wasn't the first time that's happened, so there's not much you can do. But shoutouts to Omega Dragon D. He helped me figure out where I was going wrong with my GV USB 2 capture card for my N64. And after then, I decided to switch to streaming on console. I don't regret it, although my times have dropped from sub 3 to my last time was a 3:15, which I achieved last week. And that could have easily been a 3:09 or 3:08, but I died in Grunty and got a bit unlucky in parts, but it's what happens, I guess, in speedrunning. So I can't really complain too much about it. And that's my journey. That's my story so far with my BK speedruns. I've been doing weekly randomizers for Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time, and I've won a race. And although it is a longer stream and a bit different, I'm really enjoying it, and it's taking my attention a little bit off speedrunning Banjo-Kazooie. Although I still love that game, it feels great to not be as concerned about it, and in the process get to know more people and make more friends. Okay, update on my life. Well, I've had to I guess put off at least one of my goals due to the pandemic and the lack of demand in my chosen field. But with the pandemic kind of slowing down in Australia, I can start picking that back up again. And who knows what will happen from there. But I'm excited. I'm still excited. Feeling the energy and such. And I'm trying to just stay positive and try to become more confident with myself and back myself a lot more, whether it be in my speedruns or whether it be at work or whether it be outside of that. I'm looking forward to just keeping on with that. That's one of my goals for the month. And no, there's not much really to say. It's been a very busy couple of months for me. I celebrated my birthday last month, and it wasn't quite what I was kind of expecting from the start of the year, looking back. But I still found my day to be pretty memorable, filled with friends and family, albeit further away over the phone. And I'm grateful for that. That's pretty much all I really wanted to do for my birthday anyway. Well, that and a nice family dinner, which I didn't get, but my parents came down a couple of days after. We did a nice big breakfast together. And I think this pandemic has taught me a few things. Well, this social distancing thing. to cherish the time you have with your loved ones. Look, we don't know when this pandemic will end. Although things are easing off here for me, but there is no guarantee that it will stay that way. Things could get worse, things could get better. Worse things could come. We can't really control it. But it's important, I've learnt for myself, and I'll share that with you, to cherish and enjoy the time you have with your loved ones while you have them. I miss my parents and my family a lot. Like we don't live I live about 45 minutes from them. And although they lived in the region, we didn't want to take any risks, but still miss them. And now we'll get to see them a little more now that the restrictions are eased. Okay, what are my recommendations and words of wisdom? If you want something, back yourself. Some of us might have a few people in our corners, like we could have a life coach, we could have family, we could have a lot of friends. Sometimes we could have neither, and sometimes we just gotta go and back ourselves. And sometimes it's all we need. I remember, I love sport, especially cricket biographies. It was on the tip of the tongue. And I remember one thing that stuck with me from watching one of those was Sir Vivian Richards, who's a famous West Indian batsman. And he was very well known in his time. And as far as I can see, a lot of batsmen from his era looked at him and called him the ultimate batsman, or one of the best batsmen that they've ever seen. And some may call his approach arrogant, but with him he just said, I just bat myself. Doesn't matter to me what people think of me. The odds are I'll try to beat you, and you can try to get me, but I bat myself to beat you more often than you beat me. And we can apply that in like everyday terms to like what we do. And we can start with the small things, like in our everyday job. And for those who do have work or have been too affected by the COVID-19, they've given you that role for a reason, because you've proven to them that you're capable of filling it. Stop doubting yourself. You are more than capable of doing not just a good job, but of being exactly the person the company needs you to be. And you need to remember that, no matter what. Whether you're seeking a change of career or whether you are trying to go for something new or go for a study. Say you use a study practice, you've studied and prepared for your exam. You know what? You've got nothing to lose in going for it, backing yourself. Go and forget nerves. Exam nerves are very normal. But when you start feeling nervous or have butterflies in the tummy, go on and say to yourself, well, I'm here. I've done the work. Time to put into action. And just say affirmations, whatever works for you, and back yourself in. We're all very capable, I believe, in achieving great, wonderful things. I have achieved it in my life, and I plan to continue to achieve great things. And I'm a Christian myself, as many of you know, and I've always what I've been taught from the church I attend and from my Christian faith is that each of us are unique and special, and each of us have something unique to contribute to the world. Whether that happens is up to you. And if you get any doubt, seek out the Child of God quote from can't remember, Marianne Williamson. There you go. It's a very well known quote, because your playing small does not serve this world. Okay, and because it's been over a couple of months since I gave my last vlog, I'll give you another recommendation. Find joy in the present. It's very easy for us to stay focused on one goal, and when we achieve that, I was like, sick, tick. What's next? What's the next goal? Nothing wrong with that. But you'll miss so much that you can learn, and you miss the enjoyment of the process. It's the process that can make or break your experience, from my experience. Remember, find joy in the moment, whether it be just doing your job, doing some of the menial tasks that you may not enjoy, but other people appreciate. And even if you're having a rough day, you can have a rough day. Get through it the best you can, and realize that tomorrow's just another day. But even when you're having a rough day, look for something to smile at. Look for something that you're grateful for. And when you're trying to achieve your goals, celebrate every little milestone you reach, every little mini goal. For example, with my PBs, it was what started off with that. I didn't expect to have improve my PB by 22 minutes or 25 minutes, but I did, and I enjoyed every moment of it. But that's my vlog. If you do like, or if you did enjoy this video, please click the like button below or subscribe to my channel. And you can also follow me on twitch.tv/happypembles. And if you got anything that you want to say or any question, please feel free to comment below. And this is Happy Pembles, speedrunner of Banjo-Kazooie and variety streamer, and also determined soul with a fueled desire to make this 2020 into something huge. Happy Pembles signing out.